Okay, and welcome to another edition, first season edition of Wolverine Chat. I'm here with Nate. We're live. We're not going to send it live, but we're live right now at the finish of the conclusion of Game 1 of the Natty Year Bus Tour, 30-3 final. Kind of a bittersweet victory. That last field goal at the end, kind of crowd was booing, and the fans of Carolina went crazy. You thought they won the Super Bowl because they got a field goal. So first of all, before I give my thoughts, Nate, what do you think, other than it was a hot day?
Yeah, very hot. Excited to see what McCarthy did today. Threw for 280 yards, 26 for 31, I think. Something along those lines.
20 yards or something.
Yeah. It was a good day for McCarthy. I'm disappointed in the O-line. Didn't make enough holes for Corum or Edwards. Felt like the second offensive line did a little better. So hopefully we clean those up and go on to week 2.
Yeah, I was really, before I looked up, all of a sudden I saw JJ was something like 13 for 15 or 18 for 20. He just didn't miss. There's a couple of passes. He should have been perfect today almost. But he was just on. He wasn't throwing deep, but he wasn't throwing these short passes. He was throwing some good intermediate passes. Sure. And like I said, people, in my last podcast, watch out when they put Roman number 1. It meant something. And I don't...
Three touchdowns?
3 touchdowns. I don't know how many receptions he got. We're going to have another podcast and all the details and all the stats. This is just a quick wrap-up. We'll have that out probably midweek, something like that, right?
Yes, sir.
So it was a nice game. It just felt like it should have been 48-0, not 30-3. But they still dominated. Their defense basically shut them out to the end. Michigan had about 410 yards. We're just guessing.
Give or take.
Yeah, and time of possession, they just dominated everywhere. But Donovan Edwards should have scored. It should have been 37-0 at least. And they missed a field goal. I'm not disappointed. But like you said, their running game, other than I think they had 126. Corum had maybe 50 or something. He had one run for 35, and Donovan had maybe 30 yards total. They just could not block. But they weren't even creative runs. Yeah. They were off tackle, starting from down at the 1-yard line. 3 off tackles, nothing. And that's what they did basically the whole time as far as running. Oh, yeah. So it was fun. They passed a lot, but now we're complaining about the run game. But, I think that'll come around. We don't have to worry about that.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
To see the passing and Cornelius, and I just was very excited. We'll be here next week. In a couple weeks, we'll be up at the press box, and Joe Conrad and I will be doing our podcast live from the Michigan podcast. We'll be in the locker room or in the press conference, so we'll have a different perspective then. That'll be kind of cool. But like I was telling Nate here, it's going to be great and fun, but you can't cheer in the press box, so I'm going to have to sit in my hands and just be good. So anyway, any last thoughts on the game?
I'm excited to see how we improve next week, for sure.
And I think they will improve every week. So I was happy because I don't think East Carolina is a terrible team. It's not like, a Hawaii or something. So I'm overall happy. Could be better, but that's always good. You always want to improve. So anyway, this is it for now from the big house. Nate and I appreciate you listening. Please like and subscribe. Go on YouTube. And I don't mean to keep saying this, but just if you subscribe, you're going to get, I was telling them, man, I don't want to get rid of that jersey, but I will. It's a signed autograph by Jim Harbaugh, and I will ship it to you free of cost. So just subscribe, like, or comment, and you'll be in the drawing. So go Blue, everybody. God bless. Have a great day. We'll see you later this week.
Adios.